Hi, Islanders! This is Hana from South Korea. Before I go to sleep, I sometimes ask myself, how many times did I hit the like button today? And did I really like any of it? My mind goes blank. I can't remember a single image, video, or story that I liked. All those flashes of success stories of someone else's perfect looking life are just sitting at the bottom of my mind like a sediment, waiting for a chance to stir up my anxiety. And that sediment whispers to me, "What are you doing? Hurry up. You are the only one falling behind." This is how we get poisoned by the idea of self-help, because it looks like everyone else is doing just fine. You scroll, and everyone is succeeding, everyone is making a fortune, everyone is telling you that you can have it all. We live in the age of shorts, where information is everywhere but context is nowhere. We see these 1 minute success stories edited like memes, and we get scared. Am I the only one falling behind? Am I the only one struggling like this? Is there something wrong with me? And we forget the most beautiful things about life, that everyone has their own pace and their own path. For a long time, I was a faithful follower of that whisper. I worshipped the god of self help. Waking up at 5 a.m., cold showers, meditation, habit tracking apps filled to the brim. Every day, I performed a ritual of erasing my past self. I cut off emotion, relationship, even the weak inner voices that didn't fit with the new, better version of me. I believed I was fixing myself. On the other side, I looked calm and focused, a person in complete control. But beneath that perfect mask, my inner self was starving from a thirst I couldn't name. My life wasn't terrible, but it wasn't alive. It was just a series of gray, sparkless days, and the world offered the same solution. You are not enough yet. You are still a work in progress. Just a little more. You can do it. Just try harder. Beneath every journey of self improvement, there is a hidden war. It's not a war against the laziness. It's a desperate battle against the inner belief that say, I am not enough. Our society profits when we believe we are inadequate. The more deficient we feel, the more we compare, the more we desire, and the more we consume. In this giant industry that feeds on our anxiety, we willingly become consumers who whip ourselves. And this mindset, this feeling is being not enough, is something we are conditioned for from a very young age. The Korean education system is brutally competitive, but it's a competition with a very narrow goal: status and privilege. We aren't taught enough about the humanities. We aren't taught the power of the deep self reflection or how to debate our own ideas. Instead of learning how to be, we are taught how to earn. This creates a perfect vacuum, which the self-help industry is more than happy to fill, promising us that the next book or next seminar will finally make us feel enough. Carl Jung warned, people will do anything, no matter how absurd, to avoid facing their own souls. I realized I was doing exactly that. I wasn't improving myself, I was just avoiding my real self. I didn't know then that my trauma and my wounds could not be healed unless I faced them myself. My weakness, my self doubt, my anger, my confusion, my fear, I tried to banish them as unproductive and worthless. But you cannot get rid of your shadow. The more you deny it, the more it becomes the master of your life. I looked like I was handling everything, but in reality, I was filled with quiet shame. I wasn't healing, I was surgically removing my own humanity. So I quit. I quit the toxic, endless cycle of self-improvement. My revolution began with a small act, deleting my Instagram account. My phone was gone, and a vast silence rushed in to fill the void. For someone like me, who grew up alone and feared quietness, this silence was terrifying. But instead of letting it eat me alive, I started to learn how to handle it through meditation. Some disconnection are a blessing. Voluntary isolation gives us the time to hear our own voice, not the voices of others. And in that quiet, I realized something. In an age of 1 minute videos, my own life was the one that needed a narrative, a context. When the word tells me, describe yourself in 1 minute, I now reply, no, I cannot describe myself in 1 minute, and I don't want to. If you can't take the time to listen to my story, that's your problem, not mine. So please just walk on by. This was the beginning of true self-esteem, not pride. Pride looks outward, hanging desperately on the opinions of others. Self-esteem looks inward. It starts from an inner belief that no one can take away. I am okay, just as I am. Pride is a sword you can swing to protect yourself from others. Self-esteem is the solid spine that holds you up no matter what. I made friends with the solitude I had only tried to run from. And in that creative time, I went to meet the other parts of myself that I had abandoned in the name of growth and success. A phrase from Carl Jung that I had always ignored finally hit my heart. I would rather be whole than good. Healing is not about becoming a better person. It's about becoming a real person. It's about gathering your scattered pieces, sitting down for tea with your inner contractions, and giving yourself the freedom to be imperfect, the freedom to be human. The goal is not to become the best you. It's to become the most honest you. Do you know what true freedom feels like? It's when the things that once scared you no longer do. When you can speak in front of people without a racing heart. When the words of those who were cruel to you no longer affect you. When you don't care what people think. When you can walk around without being triggered by your wounds or by others. No one but you holds that power. We are made to grow, to evolve, to dream big, but not because of the illusion that the dream will make us happy. It's the journey towards that dreams that fills us with a life. The joy is not only at the summit of a mountain. Every small victory, every struggle, every failure, every single hard breath on the way up, that is the essence of life. So thankfully, there's another mountain in front of us. And the journey up that mountain is the destination itself. In this age of disappearing context, I have learned to build my own story, my own context, at my own pace. I have learned through disconnection, isolation, and solitude that I can know and love my whole self without having to destroy a part of it first. So naturally, I don't want the best you. I am here for the journey of you becoming the most honest you. Here, instead of constantly whipping ourselves, we learn to quietly observe each other's island and to respect each other's pace. So that's my story. What do you think about it? Have you ever felt caught in the trap of endless self-improvement? If any part of my story resonate with you, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and join our community of islanders. And if you have any questions about me or life in Korea, let me know in the comments down below. Welcome to Hana's Island. You are safe here now. I will see you soon. Bye for now.